Hey everybody, this is Greg over at ATI North America, and I wanted to talk about the myth that wattage equals more par on your tank. One of the most common questions we get here is how many watts is your fixture use? And we tell people that the fixtures are using 160 watts of energy. They go, oh, but my fixture is using a lot more, it must produce more light. Well, that's actually not true. Wattage is actually energy from the wall, but it doesn't actually necessarily equate to par on your tank. And even though these fixtures use a lot less energy than a lot of other fixtures on the market, they actually produce more par and put more par on your tank where you want it. And there are three big reasons for that. The first reason is heat dissipation. Both the Straton Flex, which you're looking at here lower, and the Straton Pro are made of one big piece of milled aluminum. Effectively, the entire fixture is in heat sink, and that allows us to run the LEDs at a lot cooler level. When those LEDs are cooler, they run more efficiently and they produce more par per watt. The other reason we're able to keep the LEDs cool is that we've got the LEDs actually laid out and spread out over the entire bank of the fixture itself. Most other fixtures have their LEDs clustered in locations throughout the fixture. As you can see here with this Straton Flex, the LEDs are laid out over the entire housing. Again, keeping the LEDs spread out not only spreads out the light and gives you better balance of light on the tank, but it also helps keep the LEDs cool. And again, keeping those LEDs cool allows them to run more optimally and again, more par on your tank. The second big reason is the type of LEDs we're using. There's two big differences between the LEDs we use and the LEDs used in most other fixtures. The first one is the quality of the LED, and the second is the size of the LED. By using a better quality LED and by running a bigger LED, we're actually able to run and drive that LED more optimally. By running it more optimally, again, same thing happens there. Per the amount of watt that we're putting into it, we're actually getting more par out of that LED than if you were to use a smaller LED. Again, in comparison, most other companies are using a smaller LED. They have to then clock that LED or run that LED a lot hotter and drive it a lot harder. And by doing so, it doesn't run nearly as efficiently as the LEDs that we're running in this fixture. And then the biggest reason, or the third reason why these LED fixtures are a lot more efficient at taking the energy from the wall and putting it and creating par on your tank is how we actually transfer that light from the LED and put it down in your tank. Most LED fixtures out in the market use an actual lens and actually take the LED through the lens and use it and push it down on the tank. We actually use a reflector design with both the Straton Flex and the Straton Pro. That reflector is a lot more efficient, actually taking the light produced and putting it where you want it, down on the tank. One of the big things that we hear all the time with these Straton Flex and Straton Pro is that when you sit down below the level of the light, there really is no glare from the actual fixture itself. And the reason for that is we're doing a much better job of actually taking that light from the fixture and putting it exactly where you want on your tank. So again, three big reasons why these fixtures perform much more efficiently than the other ones out there. One is heat dissipation, two is the quality of the LEDs, and three is the reflector design and how we get that light down on the tank where you want it. If you'd like to learn more, please check out ATI North America. Thanks guys for checking us out.